Hey, lovely, lovely, wonderful people. A pleasant afternoon to everyone. All right, beautiful people. So I bought the Daily Observer and I'm looking at the front page here. It says Blake, that is Commissioner Kevin Blake, urges police to deepen community trust in 2026. Oh boy. Let's read what it says here. Acknowledging gains but warning against complacency, Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake is encouraging his colleagues to do more in 2026 to strengthen their relationship with Jamaicans, insisting that lasting public trust cannot be built without deeper community engagement. Police have to stop kill after people and stop treating people bad and abusing them. Listen to me, you will not be police officers forever, and they will remember you and your families. Be careful, you have to use wisdom. Be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. While doing your job, you do it with integrity. Nobody's expecting you to be perfect, but you've got to treat people with respect, because what you're sowing out there is that you're saying, God, whatever it is that I do, good or bad, you multiply on it. So if it's good, you multiply on the good. If it is bad, you multiply on the bad. You are telling God that. Whether you're you're saying it verbatim, you're saying it out, but your actions are indicating that. Let us continue. Where is it? It says on page. Right. So JCF, reflected on a year that tested law enforcers but also delivered historic results. Blake, that's Commissioner Blake, made it clear that despite recent successes, the JCF cannot afford to ease its focus on how it connects with the public, stressing that trust must be deliberately built and carefully protected if progress is to last. Stop treating the people of the lower echelon of society as though they are trash, because you can't do that when you go uptown. You know that already, police officer, so be fair. You understand? This year's theme, strengthening our people, strengthening our bonds, strengthening Jamaica, speaks directly to who we are and who we must continue to become. It reminds us that national security and peace do not begin with buildings or equipment, but with people. I want you to understand that, because if you know you're sick back at the building will lift you up, as somebody have to do it, and you don't want them remember and say, oh, this are the wicked dirty policeman or woman who treated me like SHIT. Because people will never, and let me tell you that, people will never ever forget how you treat them. Never. Look here, what? Me can't tell you that because it happens to me. I don't forget. I have to ask God to let me forgive, because he has forgiven me. So I have to do that. But I don't forget. The brain literally will not forget like that. It has nothing to do with you holding on to it. It's in the memory, because it's what I experienced. Where are we now? It reminds us that national security and peace do not begin with buildings or equipment, but with people. In these moments, we remember that trust is not built by force. You see this brute force, terrible treatment one do to all to females, or someone a big tough all steering policeman. You understand on the wicked, The way how I see treat some females too, especially from the lower echelon of society. God will beat you, Me I tell you the truth. God will beat you. It is not built by force, but through relationships. And that a stronger Jamaica is a natural outcome of a JCF that is unified, professional, and rooted in service, he said. Blake argued the force's recent performance shows what is possible when professionalism and public partnership align, but warned that such gains could be easily reversed if the police lose sight of the importance of everyday engagement with citizens. One of the things that I respect with this commissioner is that while a number of people have gotten promoted, I can't say if all the people are warranted, but I mean, promotion was such a blissful moment to see the level of promotion, and a lot of people were waiting in the wings and who rightly deserve to be promoted. were promoted, I'm sure. Maybe some little vagabonds squeeze through, but you know, say so it always go. You can't get rid of the whole wicked them. All in all. Such gains could be easily reversed if the police lose sight of the importance of everyday engagement with citizens. He pointed to 2025 as a year of both severe challenges and notable achievements, marked by the disruption caused by Hurricane Melissa, but also by the record breaking reduction in serious crimes. Last year, Jamaica recorded 673 murders, the lowest since 1993, when 654 were reported, marking a historic breakthrough in the island's anti-crime fight. The decline has been attributed by Blake to improved operational effectiveness, internal reforms, and closer collaboration with communities. However, the commissioner cautioned that crime statistics alone cannot define success. Thank you, sir. That's exactly what I'm saying. Crime statistics alone cannot define success. Stressing that public confidence is shaped just as much by how cops treat people in routine encounters as by major operations. Every professional interaction, every lawful arrest, every act of restraint, every moment of compassion contributes to the wider national social fabric. Strengthening Jamaica means policing with integrity, fairness, and courage. Let me read that again. Strengthening Jamaica means policing with integrity, fairness or justice, and courage. It means standing firm against criminality while remaining anchored in justice and respect. RESPECT. Find out what it means to you, not to me. For human rights and dignity, Blake said. You see some on the police? You see some on the police? Gotta beat to go and come. He also urged the members of the force to be intentional about listening to and partnering with communities, arguing that trust grows when citizens feel heard and respected. Additionally, Blake outlined 3 key priorities for 2026: investing in the well-being and development of members of the JCF, strengthening bonds within the organization and with stakeholders, and recognizing the police's broader responsibility to national development. He said strengthening police personnel is essential to sustaining professionalism on the streets, particularly given the physical, emotional, and psychological demands of policing. Policing is demanding work, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If we are to serve effectively, we must invest in our own development, wellness, discipline, and character, he encouraged. Blake warned against complacency, telling the men and women under his charge that the work of reform and trust building must now deepen and spread across all communities, not just selected divisions. Let us draw inspiration from the progress already made, but let us not become complacent. There is still much work to be done. As we recommit ourselves in this new year, let us be guided by faith, strengthened by unity, and motivated by our shared purpose. With God as our refuge and strength, and with one another as partners in service, we can continue to build a safer, more peaceful, and more confident Jamaica, he encouraged. He closed by urging members of the JCF to recommit themselves to service and unity in the year ahead, emphasizing the ultimate measure of success will be a police force that Jamaicans trust and feel confident relying on. The work we do today shapes the Jamaica for tomorrow. All right? So you know what to do, guys. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me one of those lines, and you can follow me on Instagram.